What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I want to show you how you can actually grow grow wealth just with $100. Okay, just with $100, you can actually grow wealth. You can actually grow your financial state gradually. So, and I'm going to show you that in this video. So I want you to stick to the end of the video. So let's go into it. So first thing you need to understand is that for you to be able to do this, you will need to download some particular apps on your phone, a particular app basically, but it depends on where you are watching from. If you are watching from Nigeria or Ghana or Africa in general, you can actually download Bamboo app to be able to do this. Okay, and you will be buying undervalued stocks. Okay, undervalued stocks. So on Bamboo apps for Africans, you can actually buy US undervalued stocks or Nigeria undervalued stocks. So let's just focus on US undervalued stocks. So when you buy these undervalued stocks, you can actually make very reasonable return from it. Over time, you just compound your interest. Okay, you don't withdraw the money, you compound your interest and you keep reinvesting it into these stocks. And before you know it, you can grow that $100 to $1,000 to $1,000, $2,000. Okay, because this is something that I've done, and I've done it repeatedly many times. Okay, if you are watching me from other clients, you can actually Google and search for apps that can actually allow you to trade stocks, or to invest in stocks, rather, to invest in stocks, ETFs, and all those kind of things. Okay, in US, I think you can actually use Robinhood. Okay, so but one important thing is that I'm still going to show you how you can identify those undervalued stocks. Okay, and you need to understand about one thing you need to understand about undervalued stocks is the fact that this is how Warren Buffett grows his wealth. This is how Warren Buffett became one of the richest millionaire in the world. You can Google, okay, how Warren Buffett makes its money. It is through buying of undervalued stocks, okay? And that is what I do with my small little change. I have been able to grow my money to my money to significant amount just by buying undervalued stocks. So, and I'm going to show you how to do that. What you just have to do for me is to follow me to my computer screen, and I show you how to pinpoint undervalued stocks and how to put your money into those stocks. And then when you make money, you reinvest it, buy more undervalued stocks, and keep buying, and then all your profits keep compounding, and then eventually within 6 months or a year, you just realize that your $100 has become something huge. For more, if you like this and you want more, or you would like to learn more on how to make passive income, or how to make money, or how to make enough money to quit your 9-to-5 job like this, you need to subscribe to this channel and make sure you click the notification bell. Okay, so we are on my computer screen now. So let's look at these things. The way I look at this tool very well, which is called Fimzi. Okay, the way I use Fimzi depends on what I'm actually doing. Am I looking for stocks that I will swing trade, or am I looking for stocks that I want to invest in? In this case, I'm looking for stocks that I can invest in. So what you need to do is you need to come to this Fimzi. Okay, when you come to Fimzi, this is what you need to do. When you come to Fimzi, you will have to set some stuff here to be able to filter those undervalued stocks. So the first thing I would like to do here is I necessarily, most times I check market cap. Sometimes I put it in large cap, but I don't think this is necessary. I also sometimes I also try to set dividend yield, and most of the time I just put it at 3%, but this is also optional. So what I would advise you to do is, first of all, come to fundamental first. Okay, when you come to fundamental, there are two things you need to there are a few things you need to set here. You need to set your PE, which is price to earnings, and your PB, which is price to book. Okay, when you have low PE and low PB, it signifies low PE and low PB means that stocks could be undervalued. Not even could be, it is undervalued when you have a low PB. So you have to set PB to undervalue so that the stocks that have low PB and low PE will be filtered here. So let's start with PE. You want to set PE under 15 or 10%. Okay, it should be under 15 or 10%. Okay, so let's just say under 15%. Under 15%. Okay, and then your PB, you can set your PB to under 1.5% or under 1%. Since we don't have under 1, just put it under 1%. Yeah, under 1% for PB. Okay. So now these stocks that you see, they are the ones that have low PE and PB. Okay, if you want to know the meaning of PB, price to book, price to clinical, just over on those stocks, just over like this, you see the meaning of a ratio used to compare a stock's market value to its book value. It is calculated by dividing the current closing price of the stock by the latest quarter book value per share. And you can over on this one too to see what it means, a valuation ratio of a company's current share price compared to its per share earnings. Okay, you can read more about that for you to understand. I can't dive deep into that. So these are the stocks, but the major, when you have low PE or low PB like that, it means the stock is undervalued. Okay, so you can put it under 10% or under 50%. That will tells you that the stocks is actually or the company is actually undervalued. So these are the stocks here. Okay, so but these stocks here that shows that they may be undervalued, you also need to check if they are stable company, if they are good companies that have good financial stability, like they are not owing debt, because too much debt can actually crumble a company. So you want to make sure that they are not owing too much debt, and then they have they are giving good returns. So these are some of the things that you need to check out before they are giving you good returns. Okay, first of all, let me just tell you the first thing. You need to first of all set this EPS growth past 5 years. Like this one tells you EPS growth, you can actually check. EPS is the portion of the company profits allocated to each like this tells you that this company has been growing consistently. It shows you growing consistently in the past 5 years. So you want to put this one to, you can put it to over 10% or 15%. Okay, over 15%. Let me just put it at over 15%. Okay, let's put it at over 15%. Okay, and now let's check the debt to equity. Like, is this company owing? You want to make sure that the company is not owing. Okay, so because of that, you are going to put this under 0.5. Okay, to ensure that the company is not owing. Okay, so this okay, when you do that, then return on equity, like are we having returns on the equity by investors? Like are they seeing money? So this one, you are going to put it over 15, over 10% is okay. Just put it at over 10%. Okay, over 10%. Okay, so this, everything you've done here is for you to filter undervalued stocks that are doing well. So so these are the few stocks that are doing well. We have about 29 in total stocks, 29 in total. So now that you've seen these stocks, you have Airnet, we have Eurotech Holdings, we have so many stocks here, 29 stocks here, and these are their industry. We have one in oil and gas, we have in real estate, we have in communication services, we have in finance, we have so many areas. Okay, so now what you want to do is that you also want to consider the technical aspect of these stocks. Okay, because you do not just want to buy stocks, you want to buy the stocks that are already retraced. Okay, that have already retraced. So let's look at fundamental aspect of this stock. So come to this particular part and click on chart. Okay, click on charts. Okay, and look for stocks that is trending down, just like this one now, this CLVT Eurotech Holdings Limited. Okay, that is one stock there. Okay, let's look at if we have other ones. This is another one. EGY has been trending down for the past few days. Okay, so many stocks that we can actually look at. I love GHC, GrahamHoldings.co. Education and training services is in US. Okay, so let's pick one and just look at it. So let's start with GHC. So come to your trading view. Okay, GHC, let's GHC. Sorry, GHC. Okay, this is the company, Graham Holdings Company. So we click on it. All right. So this is the company, and on a 4-hour, as you can see, this company has been coming. Let me put it on daily time frame so that I can better see what's going on. Okay, can see the company has actually been in an uptrend. Okay, has been going up consistently. That is as a result of the fact that it has a good financial cash flow, good financial statement. Okay, but right now the company is moving down here, and you could consider buying here. Okay, you could consider buying. Okay, you will consider buying here. Don't know if I should draw my support from here. Support is always an area. Okay. Okay, so buying from this area is a good idea for these stocks. Okay, but before you buy, you also want to check and read about these companies to make sure that there is nothing bad going on within the short period of time. For example, Seedlip and Wellgood present backing income only in your state launches navigator. So you want to try and check this. You can give it a try, and I can tell you that what you just have to do is that whenever you see this type of stocks, make sure that the stocks are they've retraced down. Like this one now, you can see it has retraced from its high. It has retraced from its high. You know, it push up. Let me show you something. It push up, then retrace, push up, then retrace. So you want to buy and then hold the position to the upside. Okay, so basically I believe this video is helpful. Like and subscribe, and you can check my description. You will see apps, the best app to do all these things to buy the stocks in Nigeria. Bamboo app is in my description. You can use it to buy.